had diabetes as a result of her pregnancy with Chanel. However, Wolfram syndrome took it to a whole new level. She became blind soon after she got it.
How would you feel if the same thing that happened to your wife happened to your daughter?
Are you okay, Chanel? Doctors, please tell me. Let my daughter die. First my wife, and now her. She's too young.
We need to test the digestive system to make sure there's enough movement of nutrients in the small intestine and the bloodstream.
Billy Bob?
I think we should test the respiratory system to see if carbon dioxide and oxygen are moving from the alveoli to the capillaries.
I think you're all wrong. We should test the circulatory system. Thanks.
Okay, Chanel, breathe in. And out. In. And out. One more time.
God is real. I just peed. We're gonna have to pee again! Life is good.
Billy Bob?
Well, in my testing, I found that in the respiratory system, the oxygen in the alveoli was increasing as the patient inhaled and decreasing as the patient exhaled. Meanwhile, in the capillaries, the oxygen levels were decreasing then increasing. The CO2 in the alveoli decreased and then increased, while the CO2 in the capillary increased and then decreased. This means that the respiratory system was working correctly.
What about you, Dr. O'Brien?
In my testing,
Sit down, Billy Bob.
I found out that the nutrients in the bloodstream increased after eating while the nutrients in the small intestine decreased after eating. If this happened, it shows that the nutrients are moving from the small intestine to the bloodstream. Therefore, the digestive system is working.
What about you, Dr. Robert Houston?
In my test,
Hurry up, Robert Houston, we don't have all day.
in my test, I found that the nutrients in the capillaries was drastically increasing after exercise. Meanwhile, the nutrients in the muscles was decreasing after exercise. Now, usually, in a regular patient, the nutrients in the muscles would increase after exercise because it would be making energy. But as you can see, in our patient, it decreased. Therefore, her circulatory system is not working.
Oh, well, Nurse Johnson has told me that she's been peeing a lot today. So maybe we should test that excretory system, see what's going on down there. Did anyone find out anything about her frequent urination?
I tested the excretory system, and it showed that the waste in the capillary decreased 2 hours after urinating, and the waste in the bladder increased after 2 hours urinating. That shows that the waste in the capillary is moving to the bladder, which means that the patient's excretory system is working.
Well, Dr. Robert Houston tested the excretory system. I tested the endocrine system and found that there wasn't enough insulin going into the muscle, which means she has diabetes.
Dr. Billy Bob, why don't you go check on Chanel?
You better pay me all the money I take it for you.
I can't pay you just yet. I have another job for you. My daughter's
So
in
I heard that our patient is blind now.
Yes, me and Dr. O'Brien walked in and saw the patient freaking out at the loss of her vision. And I tested the nervous system. And what I found was that the neurotransmitters in the eyes were being transmitted. However, the neurotransmitter in the brain was staying the exact same amount, which means that
Sion.
The patient has Wolfram syndrome. I looked it up. It's valid. All our symptoms match, let's finish diagnosing this child so we can all go home. Thank you. So I heard that our patient is blind now.
Yes, me and Dr. O'Brien walked in on our patient. She was freaking out because she was blind. She lost her vision. So now let's go. My daughter's finally home after so long. She's had a really hard journey, and I'm proud of her.
You're under arrest!
What did
What's
I do?
happening? What's
Fraud,
happening?
taxes, and
What's